Once again today, the streets of Grand Rapids full of protesters. They took their message right to the chief of police, who took a knee with them. But tonight, it's clear and it's quiet. News 8's Lindsay McComel is live downtown. Lindsay?
Yeah, Sue, that's exactly right. Everyone has since cleared out from this area of Sheldon and Fulton. They left about 10:15 or so, and it was after they had asked the sheriff's deputies who were here and geared up to take a knee with them. A few of them did, and the protesters said that's all we wanted, and they left. Now, that was the culmination of walking all the way to Gaslight Village in East Grand Rapids. This is some video from earlier this evening, and then all the way back to downtown Grand Rapids. At one point, while they were in EGR, they did interact with the East Grand Rapids police chief. He ultimately ended up walking with the group for a short time once they got back into Grand Rapids. Here's what he had to say about that decision.
They asked me to walk with them, so I said yes. It's part of the conversation that has to occur. This is an extremely difficult time. The history of race in this country is an extremely difficult one to deal with. None of us have the answers, but we have to have the conversation.
Now, in total, the protesters walked for about 3 hours, but this was the scene from a when the protest first started. People were up and down Fulton, really extending the entire length of downtown. At one point during this, as speakers were talking and people were standing with signs, at times chanting, at other times silent, a young man also knelt with an officer who was down here, and he ended up emotional about that moment. Here's what he had to say about that.
It was hard. It was hard to even see it happening. It was like watching a miracle happen in a way. To see a cop decide to even stand with someone like me, an African-American, a black man in America.
And why we've seen that across the country, demonstrators are asking law enforcement to take a knee with them. Why is that so important?
Because it's finally time for them to show that they're on our side. It's all cops are bad for a reason, because those cops aren't showing that they're with us. They're being quiet.
Now, another big request that came from protesters ahead of today and then reiterated today during the protest was a sign from the chief of police in Grand Rapids, Eric Payne, asking him to take a knee, which he ultimately did do at one point in both spots because the protest group split up at one point because of the perimeter around GRPD headquarters. He did kneel with them, and he said the work must continue in working together. And this is what he said to the crowd here about 5 hours ago now.
What I've committed to is meeting with anyone where we can make change, because change needs to happen, okay? I have been working for 30 years to make change. I am now in a position, and that's why I'm the chief of police, to help make those change happen. Awesome. Okay? That's my commitment to every community member in Grand Rapids and anyone else.
Now, again, here tonight, everything ended peacefully. There were no issues on that 3-hour march from Grand Rapids to East Grand Rapids and back. We do have more continuing coverage at woodtv.com. Reporting live in downtown Grand Rapids, Lindsay McComel, News 8.
And of course, Lindsay, it was slated to end much earlier, and really it continued into the night with no interference from anyone.
No, really none at all. We actually saw Grand Rapids officers on bikes at one point helping to kind of direct traffic. They were alongside protesters who ended up walking on Michigan Street to make sure that cars were not coming into the lane they were walking in. They were also behind the group of protesters to ensure that no cars came up behind them. So really it was that sign of unity that protesters have been asking for. We've been hearing it all across and here in Grand Rapids, and protesters did feeling like they accomplished that tonight.
Right, helping to protect them.